Belle and the Lost Wanderer. Belle sat alone by the river that wound through the forest, the water catching faint starlight. She whispered to the river, telling it her loneliness, her questions, her yearning to feel seen and understood. Just as her words faded into the night, she heard a soft voice beside her. Turning, she saw a figure cloaked in dark robes, a man with a face partly hidden in shadows, though his eyes glimmered like distant stars. "You are not alone," he said softly, his voice carrying a kindness that made her pulse quicken. "I too am lost." Belle's heart stirred with a mix of curiosity and relief. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice no louder than the breeze. The man looked at her with a gaze that seemed to carry its own secrets, its own burdens. "I am a wanderer," he replied, "bound to drift through this world until I find one who knows the same kind of solitude I carry." He told her of a curse placed upon him long ago, a spell that could only be lifted by an extraordinary connection, an unspoken understanding between two who were lost, yet of one spirit. They spent the night exchanging stories and thoughts they had shared with no one else. Each word between them seemed to bridge a gap, revealing not just familiarity, but understanding. As dawn broke, the man reached out to touch her hand, and a warm light surrounded them both. In that moment, the curse lifted. The shadow disappeared from the man's face, revealing a warmth and openness that felt at once new and familiar. Together, they returned to the village, no longer lost, no longer alone. For in each other, they had found not just companionship, but a true home. And the forest, as ancient as their loneliness, felt at peace too, for it had finally guided two of its own back to one another.